So Moraine is a wildlife rehabilitation center. So we take in injured and orphaned native wildlife. We rehabilitate them, and the ultimate goal is to release them back out into the wild. These guys, one had some shell injuries, and his name is Carrot, and so he is non-releasable. And then the female over here who's munching down, somebody had pulled her out of the wild and kept her as a pet for we don't know how long. And so we don't know where she came from or where how long they had her. So unfortunately, she was not able to be released back out into the wild. So this is the nursery. And in here we have a lot of birds and a few other species in here for various reasons. It's baby bird season right now. So a lot of these have come in because they're injured or they were found orphaned, alone, out of the nest, too young. And so we have some grackles in there. We have some barn swallows, and these are some mourning doves here. A little nestling robin right here. He's very hungry in his nest. So
who brought that in?
Just an individual did.
Did they say like what was the backstory behind it?
This one was found on the ground by itself, so it had fallen out of the actual nest. And obviously at this age they are very young and way too young to be out of the nest on their own. So sometimes you can't actually find where the nest was to be able to put the baby back into the nest. So that is what happened to this little guy.
He was found on the ground, probably fell out of the nest, and then he has some mites on him, so he has to be separated from other birds just so that he doesn't get them, any bugs on them, and so we'll put some powder on him to get him cleaned up. I'm just going to like work it into your skin a little bit. Yeah. He's hungry. He's opening his mouth clean. It's definitely really cool. Yeah, this is, I want to work with animals someday, so it's like definitely a really great experience. Definitely get to learn a lot, and just, it's my first like experience actually like handling wild animals, so it's definitely really cool. And just to like see these animals that come in, like the babies, you get to watch them grow up, and like things that are injured come in, and then just to see them get released is really cool.
So we want to make sure that we do not imprint or habituate any of the animals that are in our care. So one thing that's really nice about our center here is that we have different wards or rooms that we can separate some of these animals out into, for different species or age groupings depending on what they are. So like we have the nursery, and then this room in here we have all of our raptors. So our hawks and our owls will go in here. It's nice and quiet, the door shuts. When we go into rooms we make sure that we're very quiet, because we don't want to, again, habituate, imprint, or stress the animals out any further. I think the best thing is getting the animals back out into the wild. It's really important because most of the animals that come into the center is because of human impact, and we're the ones impacting them. We're taking away their habitat. We hit them with our cars or fishing line entanglement issues. So really it's how we're impacting them in a negative light, and how we're able to turn that around and get them back out into the wild where they belong.